Hello and good evening, everyone. Good afternoon. Wherever you might be in this world. It is a happy Saturday to you all. I am Gary Godsoe, and welcome to Velocity Online Racing's coverage of Round 7 of Season 13 of the VOR Signature Series, the IndyCar Championship. Well, Indianapolis' oval, the final sprint to the Season 13 Championship starts here. We're at Nashville Superspeedway for the Nashville LOVERN'S Inc. 300. Joining me in the booth is Kyle Klendworth. Clendy, Luis Nunez has dominated the last 3 races, winning 3 straight. Can he do 4 on a very difficult Nashville oval?
I think we're going to find out very shortly once qualifying is concluded. This track is notoriously difficult to pass in traffic. The dirty air just makes it very, very hard to find a second lane that works, even with this modified setup for Nashville.
Forsyth adding to his pole count here in the Velocity Online Racing IndyCar Championship. Getting ready to go green. Here we go. They got to get to the restart zone before they can go. They got to wait for the green. And there they go. Green flying in the air. 300 miles, 225 laps ahead of us tonight.
What a great jump from Matthias Strauss. He's on the outside of Forsyth. Just not enough momentum to make it stick through 2. 3 wide for 3rd, 4th, and 5th. Carroll Stout is the winner of that 3-wide bout, putting himself 3rd.
There is a car that's late off the racetrack. Gary Lovern, he's already ahead, barely ahead of the leaders. They're still coming up to speed. Craig, purple lap that time, 199.3.
Carroll Stout puts himself on the outside, gets around Matthias Strauss, and as long as Lovern is in front of Forsyth like this, Stout will have a really good opportunity here to put a move on Forsyth as they're in the wake of the car on the tail end of the lead lap. Stout's looking to the outside of Forsyth, and he's going to have a huge run here off of turn 2. Forsyth's going to have to back this corner up to not push into the wall on exit, and Stout's going to have another big run here. These cars punch a huge hole down these straightaways. Stout to the outside, draws even with Forsyth, and that bottom line lets Forsyth get the edge. Coming to the start-finish line, Stout's going to look to the inside. No, outside. Side by side across the line. Careful, boys. Not too much pinching.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
There it is. That's the move for the lead. Making that high side work. He's building really big runs down each straight. And look at him carry the momentum here through 3 and 4. He's going to draw alongside Nunez. He's going to cruise on past. Mark Murphy on cruise control here. I know there's not a fuel number.
Caution on the racetrack.
Gary Lovern needed.
Seb Kinder.
Yeah. Looked like a wheel malfunction. His wheels were locked full left.
Oh, yeah, look at that. Oof. Yes, that definitely a wheel malfunction because his throttle was pegged.
But Wagner was sleeping. Carroll Stout got a really good jump. A bit of a discombobulated start in the middle pack. Jesper had to take evasive action. I don't think anyone took damage.
Well, we'll see how well those fresh tires come into play a little bit further on back. And Craig already gets 1 drop of a position there on Coker.
Jesper's going to go 3 wide down the front straightaway. He's going to be in the middle of Coker and Strauss, but thinks better of it. Oh, to the bottom he goes. What a move.
What a move.
Brewer to the outside. Brewer really got 2 for the price of 1 there because Jesper really checked up to make sure he didn't push into the traffic. Sometimes being a gentleman doesn't always reap rewards. As I say, nice guys finish last. Jesper being too nice right now.
And Stout goes purple with the clean air in front of him, even though he has used tires, very used tires over. Oh, there's contact between Orman and Strauss.
No yellow. No yellow. A little bit of net code on corner exit. I think Jesper is really pushing to try to clear himself from the bottom, but with the dirty air in front, he pushed up just a little bit to let net code finish them both off. Jesper lost his nose cone, but got all of it back except for his right front wing plane. And Strauss, I think, got sent for a ride into the wall, and he is towed.
Now when they come to pit road, they need to pit off of turn 3. We'll see if they make that turn down. Oh, Tim Bree in the grass on the main straight.
And he's spinning out into turn 1. This is going to be a yellow.
Forsyth now coming back down to pit road, coming into his spot. He's going to go back on strategy with the rest of these drivers, and Wagner goes to the top. Is your new leader, and he beats off Carl Stout off of pit road.
That is absolutely huge. He's going to have clean air on this restart. He's going to be able to dictate the race. What a gap to Stout. Wagner might just try to run and hide here. No need to throw an aero block when you can just take the lead and run away to the sunset.
Godsoe Solwich gets around Gary Lovern back up into 10th. Lovern now under attack from Braden Whitaker. This is a battle for 11th.
This is something I talked about at Indianapolis, the concept of conditioning. There it is. He baited him to the bottom, and then he fed him dirty air on exit. That is experience incarnate. You watch Mark Murphy give up the run going into the corner just to be nicer to his tires. Look, he builds that same run again.
Here he goes.
All that speed on exit was from him sacrificing entry speed. Again, going as slow as you think you can get away with. They're both dealing with dirty air, so these cars are both handling not at their best, but it allows from side-by-side racing.
Murphy gets a lot of rotation on the bottom. He was side-by-side coming off the corner, but the momentum on the high side allows Stout to keep the position. Braden Whitaker, caution. He is backwards in turns 3 and 4. So
that could with Gary Lovern,
and then
smokes.
he...
what a great save. And then he gets run over by... Was that Teixeira? Well, the first move was definitely Whitaker trying to save the race car. The pulling the car down the track at the end of the back straightaway was him trying to get out of the way of Teixeira. It just happened at the same time Teixeira decided to commit low, thinking Whitaker was going to be high. You're not psychic. You can't cue the mic fast enough, and these closing rates, again, are astronomically quick. And the reason why Murphy didn't slide up to the wall when Stout made that last move is because Murph was already there. He'd got his own
and look the placement of Wags.
He went high, gave Murphy the bottom. New car in second place. Old and slow himself, Mark Murphy.
Yeah, you kind of saw that developing with the Wags going up high and fleeting the dirty air to Stout as he went up high. Ooh, I think he might have hit the wall there right as we joined the camera.
Nah, a little bit of net code. That was nothing. That's the game lying to us.
Hugo around Gary for position. Move Hugo now up to 10th.
Right, Stout has leapfrogged Murphy here with his early pit. Murphy's going to have a big run. He's going to dial up the inside with the juke. Let's see what Teixeira goes. Right in the middle. That's going to be great for Murphy. He'll have clean air. But now Stout will get the run down the backstretch because Teixeira gives him the draft by the wall. But Teixeira wants to keep them both one lap down, just so way if you do get a yellow before he pits.
Stout tried to slide down and give the dirty air to Murph, but Murph had too much of a run, and the car was handling too well to really get impacted by Teixeira and Solwich. Continued to lead. As you mentioned, four cars on the lead lap. It's Teixeira, Solwich, Wagner, Stout. Those are your top 4 on the lead lap. First car one lap down is Murph. Whoa,
now it's O'Sullivan.
Murph, and O'Sullivan gets a drop on the tie side. Murph had the lift, and now he's going to be in a battle with Julian.
And they banged fenders going down the backstretch. And Jesper Orman looks like if he gets by Caustic, will be back at the tail end of the lead lap. But he's pitting in now. Because he's on the same strategy. Oh, no! Solwich and Orman were on the same strategy. Holy smokes, Orman said, "This is a road course. I'm beating you in this braking zone, brother."
And Solwich
said, wow!
I'm not sure if he was trying to send a message there, but he did make contact.
Stamped, sealed, and delivered. He sent that one in the mail. Yeah, Jesper's here on pit road for an extended stop. He's got repairs he needs to have taken care of. I really thought Teixeira would make more of a charge on these fresh tires to try to get around Wagner. It might be possible that he's slowed his pace down intentionally just to shorten up or extend his final window as long as possible to catch that yellow and put the rest of the field in the danger zone at the end of the race.
Well, a couple different strategies unfolding as we are currently watching. Here comes our leader, Matt Wagner. So he didn't want to waste very much time with all these cars coming to pit road on new tires, or with new tires coming off of pit road. So he's going to answer now. See here. Yeah, just gets a run on the high side and kind of almost doors him a little bit.
This could go either way. Wagner's going to build. Oh, Pollier's in the wall. Oh, yellow again off of turn 2. Turn 2 has been the trouble corner for everyone this afternoon. Wagner's going to build a big run here on the high side. This is going to be his only shot, I think, to catch Stout. Let's see what he can do into 1. Wags dials up the bottom.
Oh,
he gets in the
contact.
rear end of Stout. Bump and run! Bump and run! There goes Matt Wagner to the lead. Carroll Stout's in the outside wall. He spins off of turn 2. Yellow flag this time. Marcos Teixeira still the race leader, but he's not going to make it to the end on fuel.
And you're right. He got a big run, and he caught him right at the end of the straight, and he was going to send it in there. And that's where contact was made. He goes up to the wall and almost takes him out.
He's just going to have to work his way through the whole field because the lap cars will not get cycled to the back here.
Oh, and Carl is not happy with Wagner.
I wouldn't be either. We may be in the great state of Tennessee, but this is not Bristol, baby.
28 to go.
Dials up the bottom again. Murphy goes high, gives them both clean air. O'Sullivan probably said, thank you, Mark, thank you. O'Sullivan's going to try to cross over Nunez here. They are scrapping for third.
Oh, whoa, whoa. And that cost Liam quite a bit of momentum. He had the roll out of that one. In the 1 and 2, he has himself a 2-second lead. He can just cruise it. Keeps it well off the wall, down the backstretch, setting up for 3 and 4. And clean and green off of 4. Looking at win number 1, winner number 38 in the history of the Velocity Online Racing IndyCar Championship. Your winner, Matt Wagner. You see Wagner with the win, Murphy in second, another podium for him. Luis Nunez, this, like I said, might be the soft seal to the championship that he was looking for. Hasn't clinched it, but it's looking a lot better after this race here at Nashville. And just a few more to go in the season. Liam O'Sullivan is 4th, Carl Stout 5th. Carl probably not going to be happy, but he does rescue a damaged car, bringing it back to a top 5. Teixeira, good finish for Teixeira. He is up 3 spots. The 6th, Julian in 7th. Craig Forsyth, not the race he was looking for starting on the pole at 8th. Brewer 9th. Gary Lovern bringing the sponsor's car home in 10th. In fact, Gary Lovern is your Luis Gonzalez Nunez driver of the race. Not Luis Nunez, but Luis Gonzalez Nunez, our partner over on the P1 network. He always likes to point out the biggest gainer, and that is Lovern. He improved 13 spots at the tail end of the field to work his way up to 10th. Not a bad day. Not a bad day at all.
Yeah, almost spotted the whole field, the whole lap to start this race. Coming home 10th. Not a bad showing.
Pim Van Gastel 11th, Gallas in 12th, Christensen 13th, Pollard 14th. Jesper, not the finish he was looking for, in 15th. Kostik Solwedge didn't complete the distance, came home 16th. Same thing for Bart in 17th. Braden Whitaker 18th. Timothy Bree bringing out one of the early cautions in 19th. Shane Coker had a moment off of 2. That ended his day early, and he finishes 20th. And we got Strauss Savazzi. That's going to hurt him in the championship. And Seb Kinder. Team Watson guys not having a good day. 21st, 22nd, and 23rd. 23 car field.